Hey! Let's just imagine you were on an epic off-road adventure and you deflated your tire for better off-road traction, but now you need them back to road pressure. Or maybe you were on a daily commute and the low-pressure tire catch you off guard. In those situations, you really need a way to inflate your tires. So that's why today we're gonna test and review a portable air compressor. Hey, I'm Jordan and welcome to NSM Overland. Alright, come over there. I'm gonna show you what I've got today. We're gonna unbox it. I'm gonna give you a few specs about this inflator and also we're gonna test it right away. Alright, so this is the ASMAX Smart Air Pump, the T10 model, which as you can see, the box itself, it's pretty small. I just wanted to show you what we got inside. So we got the air pump or the compressor, call it how you want, by itself, which is a nice sturdy unit. In there we're gonna have simply the hose to inflate your tires. You're gonna have a USB to USB-C cord to recharge it, charge it. You also have some caps for bolts and Presta valve adapters. Also a little cover and the instruction manual. So now let's go through some specs. So the inflation speed is up to 26 liters per minute. It's actually designed and thought for car, motorcycle, bike tires and sports ball. The maximum pressure you can get with this unit is 160 psi, which is around 11 bar. So that's pretty much perfect for anything. Even on a road bike, you don't put 11 bar in your tires. There is a smart auto shut-off for safety, so it automatically stops inflating when the preset pressure is reached. As you can see here, it's preset to 2.2 bars because we are in a car mode, which is like a road pressure for cars, and we're gonna test it later. It's gonna stop inflating when we reach 2.2 bar. There is an heat dissipation system. This kind of unit tends to get hot really quick, so it's kind of designed to have some heat dissipation. You can see some vents, and I reckon there's some fans in here as well. There is here, we're gonna see that just after a real-time pressure monitoring, which is supposed to be high precision to provide accuracy of 0.01 bar. So you can see it right there. There's the dual LED display for easy use that shows the pressure units, inflation mode, battery status, preset and current pressure, and the screen is pretty readable and bright, so looks cool. You also have different units. So I'm in Europe, so I got a bar, but if you want to switch to PSI, for example, you hold this button like for 3-4 seconds. This is kPa, kilogram per centimeter square, and PSI. And well, this is what I just showed you. You have different smart mode. This one is for bikes. You can see a little bike here. This one's for sports ball, and this one's for cars, and this one for motorcycle, etc. As we see, so the hose is made for shredder valve, but you also have everything you need to inflate sports ball and Presta valve. So this is pretty complete. battery capacity. I think that is going to be important here. This is a 7050 milliampere per hour capacity for multiple use in a single charge. This is what we're going to see right after. It can also be used as a power bank. Here you can see you have the input to charge it, input outlet to charge it, and the output outlet here to charge whatever you want, your phone, GPS, anything you want. And as you can see here, there is a small LED with associated button here, and you have an LED LED with different modes that can be useful during the night. One of the features is the way it is made. This is pretty compact. I was surprised to get it this small. It's really a small unit, pretty lightweight too, and the attachments here for the hose is kind of a quick connect disconnect. You just throw it in there, turn, you hear that click, and it's attached to it, and then you can inflate your tires. I'm gonna test it and see what it's worth, but I think that can be a good thing to have. For example, here in my daily fuzz, because I actually don't have a compressor in it. I have a bigger compressor in the Tactifuzz for Overland use, but maybe for a daily drive this can be a nice thing to have. And it can also be a good thing to have if you go for bike trips, like I did with this car actually, so you can check your tire pressure on your car before leaving, but also on your bike before shredding some trails. So that's great, and that can be a nice and useful gift for mountain bike lovers, car lovers, or just guys who want to be prepared and have everything they need to inflate their tires. Alright, so that was the main specs of this compressor. It seems great, but now let's try it and let's try to inflate some tires, the tires of the daily fuzz basically, which can simulate typically the use I can have for it, to check my tires before going on a road trip. And let's go. So as you can see here, the pressure it detects is at 1.8 kilogram per centimeter square, which is not the unit I want. So let's switch, not PSI, bar. So we have 1.8 bar, which is actually pretty low for road use. So maybe that's why I have a higher consumption lately. So first, 1.8 bar. Let's check if it's accurate or not with my other tire pressure tool. With this tool I have 1.7 bar, so this is pretty much the same. So this should be pretty accurate. Okay, so we have an accuracy reading of the tire pressure. So now let's just inflate the tire. So I'm gonna switch modes to car 2.2. So we're gonna inflate the tire to 1.8 bar up to 2.2, and I'm just gonna And as you can see, it automatically stops inflating when you reach the desired tire pressure. So, first thought after this first inflation, that's hard to say. The noise is pretty okay. I think it doesn't make too much noise. It's a little bit long to inflate compared to my 12 volt compressor on my other Ryobi 18 volt compressor. And I think that's normal because I'm pretty sure this is not as powerful as my other compressor, but it does the job. So the battery is still in the green, and what I'm gonna do now is to inflate my other 3 tires, which I think must be pretty low in pressure too, and see how much battery left we have. Alright, so I got all 4 tires. They were around 1.8 bar each, and I inflate them up to 2.2 bars. So it did work pretty well. It's not even hot after all of this. I didn't even try to respect any, running cycle, but it's not even hot after the 4 tires. So that's pretty nice. The battery indicator just turned orange on the last tire. So I pretty much did, I think it's pretty accurate from what can happen, just before going on a road trip, you want to inflate your tires real quick and you have enough battery to do all 4 tires. And it just switched to orange, so I think there's more power left in it. So actually pretty happy with that. I love that it's simple to use. It's really tiny, and I actually love the simple way to connect to the shredder valve, because on my other compressor, the Ryobi one, it's somehow semi-automatic stuff and it's not really easy to use. But in the end, pretty happy with that. I think I'm gonna keep it right there in the daily fuzz, as I said, for mountain biking trips and just road trips. That's gonna be a great tool. If you like it, you can get it on Amazon for 59 euros, I guess. I'm gonna put the link down below in the description. And well, if you like this video, you can subscribe to the channel. There's gonna be plenty more video to come. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you soon.